Amazon Prime Day is about to start in just a few hours, and I have seen some good deals on some of the products that I have reviewed here on my channel. For example, Hohem is having a big discount on all their products, but the one that you should pay attention to is the iSteady M7. This is a medium-sized smartphone gimbal that is going to make your videos more stable. It can support smartphones up to 500 grams, so you can use accessories without any balancing issues. The traditional design gives this gimbal a wider range of motion compared to compact gimbals, and the M7 can pan over 360 degrees. This is a gimbal that has a retail price of $300, but it's going to be on discount at $240. This has to be the lowest price that I have seen for this gimbal, and I do have a few videos on my channel about the M7, but here is the short version. The iSteady M7 has a tracking sensor that can follow any subject that you want. The tracking is really good and sticky. Even if the person turns around or if there are other people walking in front of the gimbal, the sensor is going to do a great job, as you can see in the background video clips. This tracking sensor can be used with an iPhone or an Android device. In fact, you can use any app that you want inside your phone to record your videos. You can use the native camera app to take full advantage of all the features that your phone has. Or you can use third-party apps like Blackmagic and other similar ones. The tracking is very easy to use. It can be activated by doing the OK gesture, and you can stop tracking by showing your hand like this. But there is another way to start tracking, and this is done by selecting a person on the touch-enabled screen. This is a live view of the sensor, and the beautiful part about this is that here you can select an object or an animal to start tracking them. On the screen, you can change most of the settings like the gimbal modes, the joystick speed, and so on. You can set the gimbal to make automatic movements, for example from point A to point B. And here, you can also control the brightness and the temperature of the field light, which is bright enough for low light situations, but you can also switch this to RGB mode. And one of my favorite features is that you can pull this section and this becomes a remote control that has a very good range, and it's just going to make your life easier if you are a solo content creator. The iSteady M7 also has an extension rod that can extend up to 20 centimeters. This is great for vlogging or group videos, and it comes with a high-quality tripod. The battery inside will last for about 12 hours, and the M7 can charge your smartphone if you need to. For action cameras, there are two options that seem to be pretty interesting in my opinion. The Insta360 Ace Pro 2 will have a nice discount of around 18%, so the final price with the discount should be $330. This is a great camera that is waterproof down to 12 meters. It has a maximum resolution of 8K, but I do prefer to use 4K with this camera for multiple reasons. It has an electronic stabilization that will keep your videos looking smooth, and the pure video mode is a great feature for anyone that needs to record in low light situations. The Ace Pro 2 has a decent battery life. It will last for 2 hours using 4K at 24 frames per second. And the good news is that this camera is not going to overheat even if you record at 60 frames per second. You can connect wireless microphones directly to the camera without the receiver, like the ones from DJI, but I like that the internal microphone has a wind guard, which is going to help to cut down on the wind noise if you are recording outdoors. The next option, it's a really good deal. We have the DJI Action 4, which is waterproof down to 18 meters. It has a maximum resolution of 4K up to 120 frames per second, and it has a great electronic stabilization system to keep your videos more stable. This camera doesn't overheat, and using 4K at 24 frames per second, the battery will last for 2 hours. Some users have expressed that they like the Action 4 more than the Action 5 Pro. And the only downside is that in low light situations is not going to be the best option. But right now, it has a huge discount and they are selling for $209. And if you don't care about this mount that goes on the helmet, in a few days you can get the Essential Combo for only $199. This is a no-brainer if you've been searching for a good action camera without breaking the bank. The links for these products are going to be in the video description and in the comment section down below. And if you use them, it will support this channel. If you need more information about these products, you can watch the reviews that I've made in the past. But for now, I hope you're having an amazing day, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Bye.